And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Our starter in this one, Will Klein, and he seems much more comfortable pitching here at home than he is on the road. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously you need to limit hits as well, but he's shown some high-level skills on the mound. Now the left fielder, Taylor Trammell, and this one off and left. The 0-1 offering. Swings and flares it. And it drops in. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Alexander wants to challenge here, thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks him down to one challenge left. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. 1-2 pitch. Here's a fly to left. Gets there. Got it. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And this offense has done a great job at avoiding double plays this season. They've bounced into the fewest twin killings of any team in the league. That speaks to good situational hitting, and we might see more of that from this lineup today. And here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. To second, but it's offline. He's in there, he's safe. That's a tough break for this double play combo. Chance for a twin killing, but instead they come away with nothing. That one into triple digits. That's a strikeout looking. Buckler of a backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. No argument on the call. He was definitely not looking for the breaking ball right down Main Street. That's a pitch every hitter feels like they should drive. Just got fooled that time. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Here's the 1-0 offering. Late on that fastball. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. And that's outside. In the dirt, but kept it close. And a swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of strikeouts with runners on to get out of it. Sometimes you really have to bear down, and that's exactly what you just witnessed. Nice job to get out of the jam and out of the inning. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Colton Gordon. And he seems to elevate his game when things get tough. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Bottom of the first, coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Keston Hiura. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Strom on the move to the alley. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Let's check out the lineup. And a big factor for them recently, Alex Freeland. Sliced hard, but foul.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 out and the base is empty. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. On a line to center. 2 down.
Batting first, the left fielder.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, James Tibbs III. Up the middle, Matthews. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up, 3 down here. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City. And here at the plate, Jaron Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Nope.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Takes a strike.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
In the air out to right. And there's 1 down.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey.
No score here in the second inning. Trying to bunt for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. And beats it. Safe.
Batting eighth,
Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Tommy Sacco Jr.
Hey.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throws off line and he's in there. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Clips the corner. 0-2. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Runners are at the corners, one away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Pitcher still hasn't found the put-away pitch. 3 straight foul balls.
Ball.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Got the batter swinging for the K. Huge K there. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. Now the left fielder, Taylor Trammell. I'm curious how they'll approach this at bat. Batter's shown great hitting under pressure this year.
Hey.
That one out to right. It's carrying. And that's the end of the inning. They leave 2 runners on base. Midway in the second, no score yet. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Comets, Alex Freeland. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. That one ripped into right center. And makes the grab.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 8, Mike Sirota.
Next up for the Comets, Mike Sirota. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Runner at first, 1 away. This one in the air to right. 2 away now.
Batting 7, a shortstop, Miller.
Fly ball to right. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Heading on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, C.J. Alexander. Alexander, 29 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Ball, that's inside.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses, and it's 2-0.
Low inside.
Late with the swing, strike 1. That's some serious mustard on that fastball.
High outside.
High fly ball to right field. Key in position. And makes the catch. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown 1 of those 2 more than 80% of the time today. No runs across for him, so he may just let it ride.
High inside.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up.
Low inside.
0-2 now. Close, but called a ball. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Into center. It falls in. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop-out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. Xavier Nyans getting ready to hit. Struck out looking the first time up. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Fly ball to right. There's one down.
Batting up, the catcher, Eliezer.
Hammered for a base hit. Around first, hustling for two. And into second with one away. That's a double. He's been red hot at the dish lately. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Keston Hiura. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. The tag, safe, and they've taken the lead. 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. This one in the air to right. And there's two down.
Now batting, the left fielder, James Tibbs III.
Now up, James Tibbs III. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. In the air, along the left field line. And that is foul. Left field. And that's the third out. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
Bryce Matthews.
Sweeper.
Clips the outside corner. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. And that one clips the corner. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first two pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. 0-2, and the delivery. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot.
Ball. Low middle.
That's a ball.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Curveball. Middle outside.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two. The Space Cowboys trailing by 1. Top half of the 4th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Shoots this one on the right field line, and it stays fair. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a triple. And she announces her arrival at AAA with a triple. What a moment. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. Runner at third, one away.
That's the ball.
Joseph Sullivan now at the plate. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there. 2-0 pitch. That one ripped, but foul.
Four-seam fastball.
2-1 now. This one deep in the air to left. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 1-1. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change.
Now pitching for the
So they
Comets.
turn things over to the righty, Paul Gervais. And he's struggled at times this season, with the ERA notably higher than you'd like to see it for a reliever.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball that's outside.
Changeup. Low middle.
Took a little too
Outside,
long on
that's
the
a ball.
mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Two outs and nobody aboard. That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3-0. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. That's in there. Strike 1. That one off the inside edge. It's a walk. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. 2 outs,
back outside.
runner on first base. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Kellen Strong. Strike on the inside corner. And fires in a hitter at 95. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And the slider just misses. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for him down the line. And now the full count offering. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Still a full count after the foul ball. Sacco leading off first with 2 away. Hot shot to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. This one is labeled. That's a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. In the air to left. And there's one away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Now at the plate, Mike Sirota. Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. And there are 2 down. The relay to third, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 4 full, all tied 1-1. We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Taylor Trammell. Gervais getting back to it out there. And that's outside. And another ball. Next pitch misses. And now 3-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. High fly ball towards left center. Tibbs on the move to the gap. Gets there. Got it.
Nope.
1 out and the base is empty. And that's in for a strike. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
1-2 now. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Bash down the right side, but foul.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fly ball, left field. It's back. Out number 2. 2 down now. Cesar Salazar, the next to hit. 1 for 2. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw in with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit.
4-seam fastball.
That's out.
4-seam fastball.
Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. In the air to center and heading deep. That's back. And that is out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Comets battle. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Matt.
Ground ball to second base. Tags the runner for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the catcher, Alfonso.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Eliezer Alfonso. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Ball one.
On the ground. The underhand flip. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the sixth. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Bryce Matthews.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball, that's out.
Matthews, 24 years old, and he's been on quite a tear at the plate, hitting better than .450 over his last 10 games. This is better discipline we're seeing from this hitter after striking out multiple times in this one. This pitch popped up. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Nobody on with one out. Here's the third baseman, Jaron Williams.
Ball, that's in.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Slider. Below middle.
Swing and a miss out in front of that. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs opening up the top of the sixth inning.
Slider. Middle inside.
Aye.
Four-seam fastball. Below outside.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Gets a piece, stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 3-2 offering. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Tommy Sacco Jr. The Space Cowboys with the go-ahead run at first. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Hit hard on a line. Snags it on the run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Keston Hiura. This one popped up. Nyans under it. 1 up, 1 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Lifted in the air to right center. Great effort to haul it in. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, James Tibbs III. Grounder up the middle, Sacco. The throw to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Kellen Strong digs in now. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. Just missed. Drops it down the third baseline. Safe. He beats it out. And the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
Nope. Ball one.
And the slider catches the zone. Perfectly executed backdoor slider, and that's such a tough pitch to hit. It takes a very patient approach from the hitter to stay back long enough to put the barrel on. 1-2 offer. Swings and misses. Struck him out. C.J. Alexander will hit next. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Rocks and fires. Struck out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That's what he'd like to have back, a mid-90s fastball in a hittable location. In the air to the right. And that's that. They get a leadoff single, but leave the runner stranded. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Colton Gordon departs, and it's a tied ball game as the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break. The left-hander on now, Tom Cosgrove. Opposing lineups have been good against him this year as he's giving up more than a hit per inning. The 0-1 from the lefty. Foul ball there. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. Up the right field line, and it stays fair. Throw holds the runner at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Back-to-back singles, and now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Here's the center fielder, Mike Sirota.
Nope, outside.
Oklahoma City with the go-ahead run standing at second. And a base hit right there. And here comes the runner. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And they take the lead in the second. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Line, and that's a base knock. Runner from third in to score. Got the job done to put him up by 2. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tom Cosgrove is done, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jaden Murray, has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Next up for the Comets, Matt Gorski. And swing and miss. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground at third, might be 2. Single brings home a run.
Now batting, catcher, Kelly Ager.
Ball one
Yep,
there.
that ball went
Meanwhile,
out.
some activity in the bullpen. Jose Fleury up and loosening in the pen. Tang warming up as well. One 0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ground ball to short. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. 1 out and 2 on. Digging in for the Comets, Keston Hiura. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. In the air, right field. Fair ball. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open.
All one.
One and 0, and the pitch. Hard hit to right center. Sullivan heading to the alley. And makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. That's nice execution in that spot. Just adding on to their lead here in the late innings. Good fundamental hitting. And now, James Tibbs the third. That one close, ruled the ball. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Play made, that ends the inning. Batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We're headed to the 8th. Oklahoma City ahead in this game, 5-1. We're in the top of the 8th. Xavier Nyans now at the plate. Chopper right side. Freeland spins and fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Right. Matthew.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. 1 out and the base is empty. That one called a strike, and the count is 0-2. Matthews disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 1 challenge left for him.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Out to short. Miller fires over to first. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 away here, nobody on. Jaron Williams, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Slider. Low outside.
Next
That
offering
ball
misses. 2 and 1.
Changeup. Low middle.
And that one fouled off. The Space Cowboys down by 4 runs. And we're in the top of the 8th. That
Ball,
one
that's
skips in
low.
the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Payoff pitch
Nope,
off
that's ball
the
4.
outside
Take your
edge,
base.
and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joseph.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Paul Gervais, done for the night. Only 2 hits allowed, so that's a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Peter Hubeck. And with a nice lead in hand, he needs to have an attacking mentality as he enters this game.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That
Ball.
one off the mark. And that's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
He hits a fly to center. Sirota settles under this one and makes the catch. 1 runner left stranded. They're down here 5-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Alex Freeland digs in now. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that.
Hey!
Smacked out towards right center. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, right fielder, David.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. And that's a base hit. Man on at first. And now the center fielder, Mike Sirota. Pop-up foul on the right side. And now 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jaden Murray out of the game. The starter heads off. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jose Fleury. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a tall task for the new arm, allowing a batting average over 300 against left-handed hitters this year. And there's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Matt Gorski will hit next. Strike 1. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. A frozen rope. And that'll do it. 2 left on through 8 full. The Comets lead it 5-1. We go to the 9th. Tommy Sacco Jr. getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Hubat, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2021. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Taylor Trammell.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Got it. They're down to their final out. Off the mark there.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Overhand
Oklahoma City up by 4. Here in the top of the 9th.
Ball, that's down.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
In the air to center. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Is how this one ends. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.